Hey, welcome back. We're going to do a quick mini film room here. This one's going to be on Jordan Love's interception against the Eagles, week 1 down in Brazil. Interception is going to go around there. It's going to be Reed Blankenship making a play on it. Watching this live, this certainly seemed like one that was, okay, this was a bad throw. This was a bad decision. Why did he throw this? And so we're going to kind of talk through. We looked at it here. There's Blankenship down here. We'll watch both these angles, and then we'll kind of get into it a little bit. Scan the field, look there. Bang, throw it, Blankenship, drives on it, makes a nice play. All right, what do we got? We have got a clear out route over here. Packers in 11 personnel. That'd be the one tight end. I think that's the running back. I think it's Jacobs there. So that's 11. So running back, tight end, and you've got the 3 wide receivers right there. So we got a clear out route. Little stick route there. Well, one-man stick is usually how I tag that. You've got a clear out here, which we'll get into that a little more. Dagger concept. So usually you clear out the middle here, and then you've got a little follow in there. So what you're looking to do here, this is kind of a deeper concept, 3-step concept. You're not really throwing to this at all. So what Jordan Love is looking for here on the 3-step, if he doesn't like that, he works here to here to here if he has time. This is the alert up here. This clear out route. So if he likes that matchup there, if he likes that coverage, he can throw it. But generally, it's not a part of the progression. So this is what we're doing: 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. He's looking to throw a stick. If it's not there, work middle. What Dagger is doing, what this Dagger concept is doing, is you're running this man up, try to clear some room in the middle, clear out these linebackers, clear out that safety. If he's open, throw it. If not, then he has done his job, because likely if this guy's not open, it means he's dropped. You got the safety back here, which means you get a nice little spot in the middle here to throw to the follow. So that's how Dagger works there. So you're looking there, but you're looking to hit the follow. If that's not there, move off that quickly. And then lastly, you're hitting the 4, rarely working to the 4. So what Love is seeing here, and I guess what I'll say here on the clear out route, generally speaking, Packers will run Dagger a handful of different ways. They got one that is called like a cross-country dagger, which is like a huge big over there. Then that, what it looks like they're doing here is what's called middle read dagger, is what I classify as middle read dagger. I can't remember the actual concept name. Push vertically, and then depending on how the defense is aligned, it breaks right around here. Right around there you're breaking. So if single high, because what you're trying to do, again, is you're trying to influence for the guy behind you is what you're trying to influence for. So if single high, run across his face, kind of break that into like kind of a deep in cutter. If too high, so if, say, this guy drops and this guy drops, that means the middle of the field is open. That means you bend that to like a skinny post. You run it in the middle. That's generally what you're doing. So, again, that's the read here. You're going to read him here. But his job, if he's not open, is to work into that empty space. Against single high, work across the safety's face. Very important. Work across the safety's face. If too high, work to the middle of the field. We'll watch Musgrave here. And I was gonna say he's uncovered, so maybe he's looking hot, but like he's not supposed to be doing it. He's off the line there, right? Like that's not uncovered. That's just you got a D end over you, which we'll talk about in a second. So here he is here. So we got single high. What the Eagles have are showing, back up for a minute, they're showing single high pre-snap. So Love is thinking, all right, single high, I've got single high. Unless they spin this, we're going to have that, right? He's going to bend in front of the face. Eagles do exactly what you think they're going to do. Go back, single high, right there, which means Musgrave, bend this sucker. He's looking back, though, already. I think is part of the problem. So he's not reading the defense. He's looking back. Now, again, if he thinks he is the hot here, if they're bringing pressure or depending on the drop of, you see how 0 kind of drops off into coverage here. If he thinks, all right, I'm open, I'm looking back. Again, I'm not 100% sure what the call is here, but it looks like to me he's looking back a little early. If you got head up, seeing that guy there, bend that sucker. He does not. Love throws it. Else could just be a misfire. This is over-analysis for the sake of over-analysis. I totally understand that. But that's kind of what we're doing here anyway. But to me, again, the way they run that, usually you bend that. Now, we'll look to see what Jordan Love's doing. They'll look at it from the other angle here real quick. So he's looking. He's going 3-step, bang, bang, bang. He's going to get the ball out here if he likes that. He doesn't really like that little stick. You know, he's sitting on this here. I think that's Quinion Mitchell on the outside. He hasn't fully declared yet, and so sometimes you'll see defenses trap that. Although usually have another safety over top, but I think he doesn't like that matchup, so he moves off of that. So that one's out on a 3-step. He then will transition to 5-step. Don't like it. Keep going. Set up. Throw that. And we'll see from the back angle how that looks. So he's crossed that out. Again, that was the 1 read. This is going to be the 2. Moves over the 2. You've got the linebackers kind of split. He's kind of following with the pipe here, but you have an angle to throw that at. And we'll see this from the other angle really well. And you've got Blankenship going down. You're looking for him to do that, though, and he just kind of keeps it skinny, is what I believe the issue is. So we'll look at it from the other angle, but you can see a lot of this stuff very clearly. Again, Blankenship is our dude down here. That's the guy who's going to make the interception. So let's see what he does. All right, we bring in pressure up the middle. Again, Love's looking over there. You can see his eyes. Comes back to the middle. Right there. Following with the pipe. You got a nice big spot there. If you think Musgrave's bending there, you're walling off that safety. So I think that's what we're looking at. Love's looking. He sees this. Sees that bend. I'm going to throw this here. That safety's not going to be able to get to it in time. Instead, Musgrave kind of keeps it skinny. Like he crosses a little bit, but not that extreme cross you'd want. Think he's going to kind of bend that a little bit more over that way. Instead, ball's up and over. Past the ear hole of the linebacker, but too far outside because it's not bent quite far enough. Blankenship gets a pick. Now, again, could just be a Love miss. Could be that he just threw it a little too far. He thought Musgrave was going to be somewhere he wasn't. That was not the call. I'm not speaking in certainties here, but it's based on generally how they run this, what appears to be that middle read dagger concept against single high, you do usually see that tight end bend a little more than Musgrave bent. I think that's what Love is looking for here. So I hope you enjoyed this little look at the interception. This was way too long, but I appreciate you watching. Hope you learned a little something, and I'll talk to you later.